Welcome back to Come Flag With Me, your all flagging network where we talk about worship flags, and the up and coming Christian star, Brittany Kyle. Woo! You do not want to miss this interview. Brittany's got some really cool stuff to share with us, and she is an awesome soft singer. Y'all need to come back. Don't miss this. Come right back. Hey flaggers, welcome back to Come Flag With Me. We have Brittany Kyle in the house. Woo! She's going to do an interview with me talking about her new single that's coming up. She's got some awesome sauce stuff coming up. Oh, trust me, flaggers, you're going to love this. Welcome, Brittany, to Come Flag With Me. Say hi.
Hello! Hi, flaggers! Hi, everybody!
Brittany, I've been keeping an eye on your singing career. We worked with each other for a while, and your singing career is just amazing. It's exciting to see what God's doing with you. Tell us what's been happening in your singing career, because I know you've been stuff happening.
Yeah, we've had a lot of stuff go on since the last time we talked. I think I had recently moved to Illinois, and just things were kind of starting off slow, but the Lord totally knew what he was doing. I had some time to write some more songs, and I think we had just released Fireflies in the Night the last time we talked.
Yes.
So
right.
Since then, I was able to share a song at the Salvation Army Central Territory in Heartland Division, their youth council, and that is where I met Zane Kohler with Insane Management Productions, and ended up getting signed with them, which is a few months after that. Yeah, which is really cool. I'm so excited. God's just been so good. And I was just praying for somebody that loved the Lord and understood a musician's heart, and just wanted our best interests in a godly manner, to just represent me as an artist and help that. And he just kind of fell in our lap, and so it was just a blessing in disguise, all the way around. God's just been so good, and I got signed with them, and it's just been really good. I pitched for 2 singer-songwriter competitions for this song that's releasing tomorrow, and one of the judges is one of my favorite artists, Carrie Job and Micah Tyler, and are judges on one of them, and so pitched those to them, and we'll see how that goes. And then we've got a song that was on Dwell, the EP Dwell, that I think we're looking at pitching to Carrie Job, to see if she would sing it. And I don't know the business aspect behind that. That's Zane and his team's job. I'm so grateful for them. They've just done awesome as far as graphics go, and just been amazing. And so that's what's been going on. And then the Relay for Life song that I'm working on, it's finished, but we just, getting the fine details and such, so that'll bring healing and just hope to those that have lost loved ones for cancer and are battling cancer. So.
Yep. Yeah, my dad died of cancer about 2 years ago now. It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Now you got a whole bunch of albums out there. You got albums and singles and just all kinds of stuff out there, don't you?
Yeah. So I've got working on getting more. I've got the EP 12, and then we've got the single Fireflies in the Night, and this new album that I'm working on will be my first full official album, which is really cool. And so I've got a few songs that they haven't heard. My dad is actually on one of them that'll be on this album along.
Special.
I'm so excited, along with my 10-year-old niece, that she's doing some vocals on, which is so awesome to share that with them, and just see her little face light up in the studio. And she did it like a pro. She was great. I was so excited. I've got a collab with 3J Filippo now that I'm back home, which is awesome. So that's hoping for that song to be on the album. And then Trinity Brown we've got a song. She's done all kinds of stuff at the Grand Ole Opry. She was on the Worship for the King tour as well. And so we've got a song that we co-wrote together for that. And then Theodric Coleman with the Salvation Army is an amazing singer and songwriter and just a beautiful pianist. And so we got to collab on a song too that'll be coming up. So God's just opened up a lot of doors for some really awesome stuff. So I'm really excited, and I'm excited. Oh, and Brittany Harlson, the girl that was on the Fireflies in the Night. I've got to do a few more things, with her, and so I'm excited to see what other doors the Lord opens up.
That's awesome. Okay, now tell me what this new song is about.
Okay, so it's called Pieces of My Heart, and the graphics behind this, Chris McClure with Endangerment Productions, just totally grasped my heart behind it. It's probably one of my most favorite covers for a song. It just, once you hear the song and you see the graphic, it'll speak to you. But the song itself is a little bit of my testimony. It's just about a lot of times in life we run to other things other than the Lord, whether it be boys or alcohol and drugs or unhealthy relationships or food or, you name it. There's a lot of things that we run to that end up breaking our hearts because that's not where the Lord wanted us to go, and so it's to share that, and it's just saying, Lord, here are all these broken pieces, and I'm sorry I keep coming to you with these broken pieces, but I've had enough. I don't want to run anymore. I want you to fix it and mend it and heal it for good this time. I want to search and just dig deeper and just be closer to you, to where that pain doesn't have to keep, that Band-Aid doesn't have to be kept reopening, and I don't have to keep turning away from him and going to other things. That's what I used to do. It was boys or food or relationships that weren't healthy, and I just got to a point where I'm like, Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I keep coming back and asking you to mend things, and then I turn right back around and do the same thing. And so it's just an outcry and an outpour to him that says, God, I'm giving it all to you. Please heal and mend. I don't want to run anymore. And so that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. I can't wait to hear it. Now, who did your musical score?
So Orlando Williams with Blacklight Studios and GL Productions. He does all of my music, and he's absolutely amazing. The atmosphere when you walk into the studio is just full of peace, and you can just feel Jesus when you walk in, even if you're not a believer. That's some testimonies that he's gotten. Even if you're not a believer, when you walk in the studio, you can feel.
Oh, that's awesome. And
so that is so cool. And he totally gets my brain and how it processes. He gets my heart and how it processes, which is huge for a producer to be able to do, because if you're not connecting, then it makes it hard, right? And so he gets it, even the nonverbal. If I'm not even able to express what I want in a song or how I want it to go or even how my heart is, he understands and grasps it and then makes it 10 times better. He's just got a gift. He's been nominated for Producer of the Year with the Joseph Music Awards, and I think he got Producer of the Year with the East Texas Music Awards. And so they've got that coming up again in September. But he's awesome, and it's not just a producer. He's like family. So it's a great. I'll fly. We were in the studio the other day, and I told him, if I lived in Africa or Canada even, I would make sure I would come home to get to work with him. And that's just because he's that good.
That's awesome. That is so cool. Now, where can we find this? Now, it's coming out on Friday. So
yes, it comes out Friday. So most all online platforms should have it. So iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, those things. Yeah, you should be able to purchase it.
Okay. Flaggers, I will have that linked down below. I'll have all Brittany's stuff linked down below. I'll have her dwell linked down below too. So just look down below and that's where you'll find it. So, and now what plans have you made for your musical future?
So I actually just recently moved back home. And so God's just totally opened the door for that. Like I said earlier, got a collab with 3J Filippo and the works that'll hopefully go on this new album. Trinity Kate, or Trinity Brown, TK Brown. She's got a couple of different names that she goes by, but I've got her working together on some stuff, and then Brittany and Theodric Coleman, just a collab of things, which is really cool because I believe the album title, I want it to be Pieces of My Heart. And these songs that I'm writing and a little pieces of my heart are with the people that that I get to worship with and do music with. Shamoya too, out of Austin. And so it's just been really cool. I've been able to do some stuff with Andre Exalt, who's an amazing rapper as well and just loves the Lord. And so I continue and foresee the future of just getting bigger as far as sharing the love of God and his heart. I think the Lord's going to take me into places that I didn't even expect. And that's all that I can pray for. You know, it's not about the money. Granted, it would be really great to get paid and have my bills paid and be able to worship full time. That's every musician's dream, right? But to grow the kingdom is more important to me than money. And so if I'm just able to touch a few people and bring them closer to the Lord with what I write, then my job is done. And so, you know, I would love to be able to reach regions and be able to share his heart and love and passion for them, for regions, not just towns. And so that's my goal. I've got some really cool things coming up. I've got, you know, this interview is super awesome. I'm super grateful and thankful for that. And I'll be featured in the Tribune, which is a magazine here in Texas, that I'll get featured as far as like being an artist and, you know, the love of the Lord and getting to share that in their podcast. So I've got that coming up, and I just foresee some really great things coming, of course, with the Relay for Life as well, with the song that I wrote. You know, I'm hoping and praying for doors to open through that. And just the sky's the limit when you put your complete and total trust in the Lord. And, you know, it says, have faith the size of a mustard seed. And sometimes as artists, we have to kind of take that leap of faith where it kind of doesn't seem normal to most people, but you just have to trust in him. And as long as you're faithful to him, he's going to provide and do. So
that's awesome. That is so awesome. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
I know, I am too. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. Okay, you ready to play Enter This?
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Okay, let's see if we can trick her.
Okay.
Okay, what's your favorite car?
Oh, a GT Shelby 500. And I also like Chevelles, like solid black Chevelle. Those are pretty sweet cars.
Yeah. I just want.
I'm a hot rod person.
Woo! Muscle cars.
Muscle cars. Yeah.
You're gonna get the stoplight and look over. There's gonna be this 16-year-old. Come on, let's do it. Come on.
Right. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them rumble like they used to.
No. I know that you don't know this, but down here in Peoria, Illinois, in the 1970s, kids used to drag up and down Main Street.
That's so cool.
Oh, it was cool. We'd all drive all the way down, and then we'd turn around Main Street and come all the way back.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's all we did. And it was the coolest thing in the world, and kids today do not know what they are missing.
No, well, but too, it's not as safe as it was back then.
No.
Kids get crazy, so kids, don't do this at home. Be safe and responsible.
Don't.
I think they have sanctioned, I think they have sanctioned races now. So if that's something that you really want to do it legally, please.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't be on Fast and Furious.
Right. I don't advise it.
I know you love Texas. What do you love about Texas?
Oh my gosh, so the food is so good. The Mexican food is like none other. The barbecue is so, so good. We can't compete with Chicago style pizza though. That's just something that like it's you can't beat it.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that we don't have baby pterodactyls for mosquitoes like Illinois has.
Here. You can
And they come in swarms. It's so weird.
They're evil.
It's so, so weird. I don't miss the heat. That part I did not. I enjoyed the cooler weather. But I also love the Southern hospitality. That's something that we are very proud of. And just like that gentleman chivalry, you know, like just being kind and opening doors, and you don't get that everywhere. It's hard to explain the Southern hospitality. If you've not been to a Southern state, I advise you to check it out because it's it's like none other.
What is your favorite dessert?
Cheesecake.
Oh, I love cheesecake.
I love me some cheesecake. It's so good, especially like the gluten-free Godiva chocolate cheesecake. Woo! It's good stuff.
I like putting it in my mouth and just letting it sit there, and I'm like,
Yeah. And so I have another one. It's either that or my grandma's blueberry banana pie.
Ooh,
or my mom's chocolate chip cake.
Oh, that sounds
like
good.
If I had 3, that would be it. And you can't beat it. When grandma makes it, it's just grandma always does it best.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about grandmas. They just have that. They add love.
They add a lot of love. They do, for sure.
What if you could go back in time, what would you tell your 21-year-old self today?
Oh man. So 21 was a rough time, I think, for me. Probably 17 to my 22, 23, 24-ish. No, probably 23. Was a rough time for me. I was kind of spiraling downhill and didn't really believe in myself, or just didn't have a lot of confidence in myself, and just chose to do things that were not that weren't very godly, and believed a lot of lies that that people spoke, and that I even self-inflicted on myself, and so I think I would tell my 21-year-old self the same thing that I would tell kids that I mentor today. Like, you're smart, you're kind, you're loved, you're important, you have a purpose, and just kind of speak into their identity of who they are, and that they don't have to march to the same beat of the drum as everybody else. It's okay to be unique and different, and that you don't have to change who you are for people. Obviously change who you are for the Lord, but just stay true to who you are, and believe in yourself, I think, is the thing that I would want somebody to.
Right.
If I could tell my 21-year-old self that, I would, and just give, not for something in return.
No, I think that's good for anybody, no matter how old you are.
Right.
21. Well, I am excited. I can't wait to hear it. I will have a link to it. I will have a link to where they can buy it. Y'all need to buy her stuff because her stuff is so good. Oh my gosh,
Thank you.
She's got that soul R&B, just smooth voice. It's oh my gosh, it's so good. I know I'm gonna love it. I can't wait. I'll be the first one to buy it tomorrow. I'm excited for you. I'll have, like I said, all the links. All of her information is going to be down in the description area. So flaggers, just click it. I love her stuff. I know you're going to love her stuff. Support Brittany because she's awesome. She's going to know. So
that would be so cool. Oh my gosh, if I could meet her and sing with her, that would.
That's right. We can hang out.
Yeah, that would be super cool. I've looked up to her a lot. I really love her heart for her worship. So
I know God's got a plan for you. I know He's going to do great things.
I received that. Yep.
So, yep. So thank you, Brittany. When you get your album done, I'm going to bring you on again, and then when you're on the radio, I'm going to bring you on again.
All right, sounds great.
So you take care, and I'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye, Flaggers. Thanks for having me.
Bye.